Welcome, no bones about it, everybody. Welcome, Larry. Appreciate signing on. I got a bunch of things to talk about tonight, but first, I got a new banner in the background. I like it. Images galore in Ocean Springs, Mississippi did a fantastic job on it. I'm still playing with the setup and the camera work and whatever. It's a pain when you do it by yourself. Folks, a couple of big announcements first. I am now, as of 1 March, a ambassador for Don Kiki and Karen Berger Cigars, who, by the way, is having a big event at 5 o'clock on March 12th, which I believe is Friday, at the Superstore, a cigar enthusiast event featuring Tarazona cigars. Ray himself, the cigar enthusiast, will be there. So go on. If you're anywhere in the Daytona area, go on down. I wish I could make it, but we got reserved weekend this weekend, so I can't really get off to go. I have a tendency of looking down at the laptop. I should be looking at the camera. This is all stuff I got to get used to by myself. But there's a bunch of things. Let's see. First, good day today at work and everything. I was watching the news with the wife prior to coming out here, and I don't watch talk shows. I don't watch any of this stuff. I'm more sports and ESPN Plus and this, that, and the other thing. But she was watching the news with Lester Holt, and they had this interview on there that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry did with Oprah about somebody in the family, and they wouldn't mention who it was, said that they hoped the baby doesn't. They were hoping that when they had the baby, it didn't come out too dark. I honestly didn't know her mother was white and her father was black. I did not know that, but I mean, now you just don't say things like that. You just don't do it, man. I don't. And somebody in the royal family said that. What were they thinking? If there's any changes I can make to this, let me know what the setup. Am I sitting too low, too high? I like to get a better camera angle, so I'm looking, like I said, not looking down at the laptop, but the laptop is eye level with me. Oh no, let me see. Let me real quick. Maybe I'll change the camera. Let's see. I'm multifunctional here, I think. I got more than one camera going. But then that's too dark. That is a better view though, ain't it? Let's see. Nope, you're not getting the no bones about it in there. There we go. Maybe that'll work better. Nope. Let's go with that. I'll work on it. But anyway, anybody's got anything they want to bring up, sign on, come on. I can send you the link. You can come on or just come on, ask any questions you want. Then we're sitting in the shop today, and this cancel stuff is getting way out of hand. I'm sitting there, and my co-host on Tuesday nights says he started laughing, and I'm like, what happened? What happened now, Mort? This one, Ray, the one I got on now, I got the cigar enthusiast is giving me some tips on the comment section, folks. I'm working on it. I figured out the wife out here, the lights glaring on there a little bit. I turned the lights out. It's way too dark, but I'm going to get a little light behind me. But anyway, thank you, sir. He continues to laugh, and I'm like, what's so funny? He goes, now they want to cancel Pepe Le Pew. Do you remember the little cartoon, Pepe Le Pew, the little skunk who's always going after the cat? Something to do about it. He's trying to rape the cat. I was like, oh my God. I'm some stupid stuff coming out now. These people they got nothing better to do. And that brings up one other thing. I got it somewhere here on the list. 99% of the people, why don't 99% of the people that aren't offended by anything quit tolerating the 1% who are? We get way too Yeah, right. We get way too simple, too easy. The friends of mine did that at Images Galore in Ocean Springs. They did a great job on it. You can't see it because of the light, but the N in bones and the O in about is no, and then the IT in PSS IT is in red, so it stands out. No bones about it, but you can't see it. It's just too dark. Oh, my daughter found me. My daughter's on. Welcome, Caitlin. I know I'm going to get some critiques from her, without a doubt. She always does. They're always good. I mean, something coming from the youthful aspect. She's 31, but she's freezing her ass off in Nebraska. Back to college sports. Okay, I read an article today, and it really kind of surprised me. But well, and it didn't. He's out. This is his second year out of pro football. I'm a Giant fan. You know, I'm from New York, and I loved Eli Manning. Eli Manning is now going to do a show when college football season starts. Yeah, it could have been original, but he didn't go original with the name of it. It's called Eli's Places, just like his brother in college sports. We pretty much know what it's going to be about, but I like Eli. I think he'll be. He's kind of funny. Is he as funny as Peyton? Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to have a couple of questions for you guys. I did smoke today. What are you guys smoking? I am smoking, well, when I light it, I am smoking a Karen Berger Habano, ambassador for these guys. I haven't had the Habano yet. I was just talking to Bruce earlier today. It's supposed to be pretty damn good. On the dry puff, it was kind of tasty. I'm gonna have to do something real quick. You don't want to hand you a little drawer right here. Get these little metal skewers. If for some reason you're not, it could be just the way I had them stored, just a little tight at the tip. There we go. Let's see. I smoked something this afternoon. Now, if you're online and you're on as a Facebook user, your comments are showing up as Facebook user. Please sign out. Go down in the description on the YouTube side and allow StreamYards to accept your comments from YouTube or Facebook. Because right now you just look at as a Facebook user. I have no idea who it is. See, look, I'm having problems tonight. What's everybody smoking out there, man? Oh, Ray, he is. Apparently, that kid is Arch Manning is the grandson of Archie Manning, the nephew of Eli and Peyton, and the son of God, I can't remember. Colt the other brother's name? He was supposedly a better athlete than either one of the Mannings, the older brother, but he came down with some disease. He couldn't play. But this kid, his son Arch, is apparently a better quarterback than either one of the Peytons at his level where he's at now. He's 15 years old and he's already got scholarships. Tennessee wants him, but I don't know. That was a big thing when Eli went to school. Everybody assumed he was going to Tennessee like his brother, and he went to Ole Miss. So there was a little bit of contention there in the family. But could you imagine sitting at that table at Thanksgiving with a Hall of Fame dad, Archie, no championships, I don't believe, but a Hall of Famer, and Peyton's in the Hall of Fame. He just got in this year, and Eli, when he's eligible, he'll probably go first time. Um, I couldn't imagine that conversation. And then you get a nephew that's coming up that's probably going to go pro and make the Hall of Fame if he doesn't get hurt. Welcome, Jorge, from Punta Cana. Punta Cana. That was out without a doubt the best vacation I ever had with the wife. We went with about 3 other couples. Our plan was to just go down there, no excursions, no nothing. We wanted to just go and sit in the pool, drink, and I was going to smoke cigars with my friends. And that's pretty much what we did. We made it down to the cigar factory, Don Luca Cigars once, and we didn't think the women would like the trip down there, but apparently they enjoyed it. You had the rum tasting bar, which we all pretty much, we were sober when we got there. We weren't sober when we got on the shuttle to go back. And then they had the chocolate tasting thing at the left of the bar. And in the resort, it's all inclusive, so you don't pay a dime. Liquor, food, entertainment, everything taken care of. They have full restaurants you can go to. It was just, I recommend it all inclusive to anybody. I want to go back. She wants to go somewhere else. Her next trip is probably going to be to Australia to see our son and daughter-in-law and granddaughter Haley, who is sick today. I'm sorry, Haley, you're sick. But you'll get better. Let's see. So I did, as I said, I was smoking when they first came out, I smoked a Wild Hunter by Oscar Valdez, and I'm an Oscar fan. I love the Leaf, the 2012, his Sumatra, his Maduro. I love all his smoke. The Superfly is fantastic. But this Wild Hunter, I really wasn't impressed with it. The Connecticut was just way too light for me, and the Maduro it just wasn't for me. And I found one in the humidor cleaning it out this weekend. I said, I'm going to take it to the shop. I'm going to smoke it. I smoked it today afternoon, and it was actually, I don't know if it was because it aged a little bit longer. And I didn't smoke, it was like the first one I smoked. I think we opened the box up when it came in. We smoked them right away. Didn't care for it. This one today was fantastic. I don't know why, but not nearly as good as this Karen Berger Habano. This is really good. And I'll tell you this: if you like, I'm a medium to full, but she makes a Connecticut. It's kind of like a medium Connecticut. It's got flavor, it's got taste, but it's Connecticut wrapper, and it's fantastic. I had one this weekend with a cup of coffee out on the deck, which we got to use this weekend. We had a going away party for one of our friends of ours who is going to. Only known her about a year and a half, but I really hate to see Amanda go. One more time, Facebook users. Sign out, and sign back in, and when you do, allow StreamYards to share your comments to Facebook and YouTube. I have no idea who you are right now. There's a couple of Facebook users out there. I don't know who it is. So yeah, I really hate to see Amanda go, but any of you that are military related, know anything about the military, she's going to go be, and this is pretty flippin' impressive. Oh, Caitlin, yes, I smoke the Pappies all the time. Not all the time, but on special occasions, they're fantastic. My daughter got me a box of Pappy Van Winkles for Christmas. She knows her dad. But anyway, I hate to see Amanda leave, but she's taken, like Ray would know this, she's going to be the exec officer. She's an E9. She's a chief in the Air Force. She's going to be the exec officer to the chief enlisted advisor to the Joint Chiefs of Staff at the Pentagon. That's pretty flipping cool. I'm proud of her. I don't know why I'm that proud of her, but it's pretty impressive to know somebody that's filling that position. She's going to do well. She's good. We hate to see her go. Hopefully, she comes back sometime down the road, but I don't know. Um, Another one, football. Fitzpatrick for the Miami Dolphins said he's going to retire. I hate to see that too. We all like Fitz in the shop. Um, he's a very comeback quarterback. I got somebody waiting in the green room. He's sitting there. What's he doing? He's eating dinner. Are you outside by the pool? He's outside by the pool. I'm going to bring in the cigar enthusiast himself, Ray V. Hold on a second. There he is.
What's
Welcome.
up, Bones and cigar enthusiast? What's
Dude,
up? What's up?
We got to sit by the pool, the first real gathering by the pool this weekend. We're going away party. I don't know if you heard me. A friend of ours is going to the Pentagon.
Yeah.
She's going to be the exec officer for the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Well, I've had my you know what's been going on with me the last couple of weeks. It's not public, but I have family over visiting, so we're all sitting out here smoking cigars.
Your brother there? Is your brother there?
Yeah, my brother's here. Jeff, who retired from NYPD just September, I believe.
Oh, good for him, man.
I want you guys to give him shit, okay? All of you watching, this is something I don't normally allow in the Cigar Enthusiast HQ, okay? So I'm coming to you guys live from Orlando. I'm sitting by my pool. I'll lift the camera up here, but hopefully it doesn't drop the camera because I don't know how good you can see the pool and all that. I'm sitting outside by the patio. But
it's a little dark.
Yeah, there's only one light here, brother. That's it. So, yeah.
I got to do something. I got to do something about the light too. The glare from the garage lights is on the banner.
Oh no, brother. We're gonna take care of you.
I got to take care of that.
We'll talk offline and give you some great ideas for that.
Thank you, Michelle. They did a great job on the banner. They really. You know what,
brother? I love the banner.
Tell you, I'm watching. I'm doing the show last week when I had the banner. No, did I?
Come here, Mossy.
Did I have it last week?
Come say hi.
No, I did a couple of shows on something else.
Come here.
And everything was backwards. All the words.
Hi.
What do you have there?
Hi.
What's up?
What is that? Tell them what you have in your hand. Say. My name's Massimo.
My name is Massimo.
And I'm from New York City.
Say
I'm from New York.
I'm from New York.
And he's a Giants fan, right?
Say, let's go Giants.
Let's go Giants.
What do you have in your hand? What is that in your hand? Is that an alligator foot? Because everybody that comes to Florida has to leave with something alligator. That's a shark tooth. It's really cool, right?
For the alligator.
And I want you to say, shout out to Espinosa Cigars. Say, shout out.
Shout out
to Espinosa.
To Espinosa.
Okay, close enough. Cigars. I'm smoking the 601, brother.
Oh. I smoked a 601 one time.
Get out. Go play.
And it was a heavy 601. And dude, I hadn't eaten anything before I smoked it.
Yeah, this is a Habano. I smoke on an empty stomach, man. I wake up in the morning and I just go right at it, man. And I've been doing that for so many years, but my body's used to it already. I treat my body like a merry-go-round, man. So, yeah,
I'm
brother.
Smoking the Karen Berger Habano.
That's right. Thanks for the shout-out, brother.
It's a really good cigar. I mean,
it's a great cigar.
And like I said, not just because
shout out to Michael Caldwell. Oh.
Yeah, I try to explain to the folks that are coming all across as the Facebook users the log back out.
Yeah, well.
Go to the description.
Hey guys,
and
it's real simple. At the very bottom of the description of the post, it says something about StreamYard and Facebook. Just click that. It allows us to see your picture. It allows us to see who the user is, because right now all we see is this. So I don't know who the Facebook users are. Okay. I can click on these. I don't know who they are.
Michelle's
What's up,
on.
Caitlin? I'm Ray. Nice to finally meet you. So, guys, I'm gonna remember. I said I don't allow certain things in my house, right? Everyone that comes here smokes cigars. I'm gonna introduce you guys to my brother, and he's gonna tell you guys a story. Hold on.
If there's anything like Ray, he can talk.
Everybody, welcome my brother Jeff to the show.
Hey guys.
Welcome, Jeff. Oh, dude, he's much better looking than you. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
And he's a hell of a lot smarter because he's leaving. Well,
he's a handsome guy.
he's out in New York right now, but he needs to leave permanently.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I just, as a matter of fact, tonight, Cuomo's up to 5. They got 5 women that are accusing him of sexual harassment now.
Yep.
He's going to be out soon. Well, what kind of story? What story you got for us?
Well, Bones, here's the thing. Let's start with what my brother's smoking in my house.
Okay.
Okay. So I gave him a cigar and his girlfriend or his wife the other day, and it was a Drew Estate, Sweet Jane, something kind of. No, it was a Tabac. Wanted to give him something smooth, something infused, that they wouldn't waste.
With a cup of coffee?
We were drinking out here. We had wine and scotch, whiskey,
Okay.
whatever. But
That's a good smoke.
so then, they had a couple of puffs of that, right, and then went right back to the cigarettes because that's what he likes. But today, I look at him. I'm like, what is that? What are you smoking? He goes, oh, I went old school. Look what he brought in my house.
Oh.
Look what he
You
brought
brought
in my
that-
house, cigar enthusiast. Look what
Did
he
he
brought into my
really?
house. Look at this. All right, I'm going to leave this here. I want you guys to comment. What do you think right now? My brother's smoking this in Cigar Enthusiast headquarters. What shall
But
we
you know
do?
something? That's one of the cigar. I don't know if you consider that a cigar, but that's where a lot of people start with Black and Mild, wood tip. But then they realize they try something a lot nicer.
Yeah, I used to smoke Black and Milds, but it was like teenage years. Michael's quick. Mike's like, no. Queen Smoke, watch out. He's
It
married.
got so bad one day. I went to play golf and I forgot my cigars at home. I stopped to get a cup of coffee at the local gas station, and all they had was Black and Milds. And she wants it. I said, no, I can't do that. I'll go without. You're right, Michael. He'll learn. He'll get better.
So
He'll
you
get
guys
better.
know the story I always tell you guys on when I smoke a cigar, where it takes me back to, right? It always takes me back to that moment in Iraq. It takes me back to the, sitting back by the fire with the guys, smoking a cigar, drinking Iraq whiskey, because we had our interpreter bringing us whiskey at the, from wherever. But that one moment that I've always told you guys about, and we've talked about in the past, talked about during 9/11, was when that mortar round hit around my brother's unit, and I heard it over the radio.
That brother?
That's my brother. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh man.
So I want him, and he was, when I said you're gonna tell a story, he's like, tell a story. What story? Well, I gotta tell a story. I want to see if he remembers that day, and what that experience was to him, because I think that day he had a really amazing squad, an amazing unit that he was with, and all those guys to this day are super tight. All right, these guys are brothers from afar. They always meet up. They always talk to each other. It's fucking amazing. And do you remember that day? I'm sure you do.
I mean, we've had many days, so.
But do you remember the day?
I mean, in my head, I put them all together, and it's
Can't hear
a
'em.
big mess.
Do you remember the day when that mortar round hit the wall and the wall fell
Yeah.
close to you? What do you remember about that day?
I don't know. I hate talking about it. My brother pulls me out here totally unprepared. To talk about, stories I'm not comfortable speaking about. I'm not there yet. Moments, there were many. There were many.
Who's
Should
older?
I be-
You were.
Do I think
you
I
were
should
Ray.
be here? Absolutely not.
I'm the oldest. Can't you tell from all the white in my beard?
White?
All the gray?
I got a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but no.
I got nothing but
You're good,
white.
man.
I almost shaved it off today, though.
Nick
But
is in New York. You need to hook up with him, too.
welcome, Nick. Hey, speak Nick on the phone, online. Dude, oh, just looking at that kid,
I'm
you know,
sorry. I'm sorry.
they
I'm sorry. My wife is on the side laughing at me. She's a looker. Let me bring her over here. Let's introduce my wife. Since she's wants
I'll
to
put
look.
her on the spot now.
Come on, Karen.
Let's get her over here.
That's the kind of show. Well, this is you guys get to meet the cigar enthusiast family. Oh, you're here? All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing my sister-in-law, Karen.
Hi, look at here.
Hold the mic. It's all yours.
So, what do I talk about?
Talk about
Jeff, I
you
fucking
want to
hate
talk
you.
about last night and how much everybody was drinking and smoking. And...
Smoking, yeah. So
No.
it was horrible.
Guys, all right. Thank you very much, Karen. You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're so beautiful.
You want? Let's talk about Botox. Let's talk about Botox.
Yeah, can we talk about?
No,
We can talk about Botox.
no, that shit's not cheap.
I'm all about making good TV. I'll put everyone on the spot.
I will too. I'd have my daughter come on, but she won't come. My wife won't come on screen. You know, as a matter of fact, if you weren't, no, you can't come in town this weekend because you're going. I can't either. I'm throwing her a 65th birthday party at the local bar down by the bayou
Yeah.
for her birthday.
No, this weekend is Gabriel's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
What day?
It's on Monday, but we're gonna celebrate Saturday.
Monday's the 15th.
Yes, sir.
He's
That's
got the
Gabriel's
same birthday as my wife, the 15th of March.
I know.
Good for
We
him,
talked
man.
about this, man. Yeah.
How old is he going to be?
He's gonna be 9.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm
They
excited.
get big. Man, dude, they get big quick.
Yeah, they do.
They grow up
Shout out
fast.
to my
Mine-
son Gabriel. I know he's gonna watch this later. I love you, boy. My whole world.
Yeah, what are you going to do for his birthday? You taking him to Dave and Buster's again?
No. You know,
No.
we've been going. So Gabriel and I have been hitting all of the little spots around the house here in Orlando. Right? We have a really nice bowling alley down the road, King's something or other. I can't think of all the names of these places. And Dave and Buster's was last weekend. The weekend before that, I forget what it's called. But yeah, we've been having a great time just hitting all these little spots around here. But this weekend, more than likely, we'll hit one of the parks. Today, I spent the day at SeaWorld with my brother, his wife, and my nephew. And, you know, I want to do the same thing with Prince. You know,
How long
go to
are
one of
they?
the
How
parks.
long are they down in Florida? How long are they going to
They
visit?
leave tomorrow. They've only been here for a few days, man. Yeah,
Hey,
just a
you
few
know,
days.
anytime you can see family is a good thing, no matter how long
Yeah,
it
man.
is. Man.
Yeah, no, it's been a rough last couple weeks, man. We've had 2 deaths in the family, which hit us all pretty hard and pretty quick, and then, and we won't get into the details of that. You already know that. And then, my younger brother Mike got married this past weekend, so we were all here for that, you know.
The hell did he do that for?
Brother,
No,
don't even get me started.
dude, I can't even.
I have no filter, bro. So
I can't say that. I'm going on 32 years. I'm going on 33 years.
yeah, no, man. No.
Oh, good stuff on the rocks.
Cheers, bro.
1888 Begral rum.
Old fashioned.
Mm. Oh, old fashioned. Oh. No.
Jessica bought me
So
a
what
new
do you?
rye,
What,
so I'm testing it out tonight.
I have something. For you. Let me ask you something. This is definitely cigar related.
Yeah.
I got the cigars that Karen Berger sent,
Right.
and Bruce sent. Bruce is watching too.
What's up, Bruce?
I need a
I'm gonna
bigger.
catch Bruce one of these days.
I needed more storage.
Yeah, no, I'm taking care of you. I've already got it in order. It should be here in 2 or 3 days, and I'll send it out to you.
But so right now they're in the Coleman cooler with the Vita pack and.
Yeah, that'll work. That's what I have.
Still
That's what I'm
water.
using.
But I got permission to buy a new humidor.
Yeah.
So I'm looking.
All
I'm
right,
looking
so
at.
Let's talk after this show because I ordered you one, and if you want something bigger, it's probably going to cost me another $10 or $15 more. It's not a big deal.
No, dude, she's letting me go
Yeah. All right. I'll give you've got it.
But
Straight up.
all the
You know-
storage
you know
space
how
in
it
the
is.
world, I can use another small one.
Hey guys,
But
look. I'm not, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because people look at. I have an crazy access to all the manufacturers as far as humidors is concerned. I have all the wholesale accounts open, and anything you need, brother. If you need a cabinet humidor, whatever it is you want, it's yours at wholesale. It's no questions asked.
I
It's just done.
and that's what I'm looking. I do have to talk to you offline because I'm looking at a cabinet unit that holds like 2,000 cigars.
Yeah, no problem. Done.
But I was researching and I'm leaning towards a Remington
Yep.
right now. But
The wood
I-
one or the black one? The one that's electric or the non-electric? Because there's two. You have a Remington and a Remington Light. One of them
No,
is just
it's
solid wood. Just a standard
solid
cabinet.
wood, solid
Yeah.
wood, solid wood with the Oasis 3.0 in it.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't want to go with the electronic one because then the electronics go out, and
Right.
at least with the wooden cabinet, the only problem you might end up with is maybe a seal problem. You can fix that.
Yeah, that's easy.
And it goes with it'll go with the
Yeah.
furniture. I think I'm going to go cherry or brown. I might even go black. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I'll see what you
There's
can
two
come
options.
across.
There's two options. I believe there's two options on it. I haven't looked at it in a couple of days, but I don't remember right off the bat.
Okay, what do you got planned for Friday night?
Well, man, just go pick up my kid and spend the weekend with him, man.
Well, you're not taking him to Don Kiki Friday night?
Oh no, that's after. He's coming with me there.
Yeah.
He's spending the whole.
Well,
day.
that's what I meant for Friday night. What's planned on going on at the
All
shop?
right, so Friday night at Don Kiki's, we're gonna have Eddie Terrazona there doing a cut and light. We're gonna be introducing a handful of cigars there at the shop. We're gonna have live music by John Lazar, and food. We've got a motorcycle group coming out of Miami called the Cartel. Last time they
the
came,
cartel out of Miami.
Yeah, they donated like $700 to Cigars for Warriors. Cigars for Warriors is
Really?
also going to be set up with us. Yeah. Robert Allen and Tammy are both going to be there representing. I'm hoping they bring their. She just bought a motorcycle. I'd love to see it. Her ride it in. But yeah, man, it's going to be. This is going to be an awesome event. This is going to by far beat the last one I had at that show.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really wish I could make it, but this weekend.
You'll make it one of these
definitely
days,
not.
man. You'll make
Oh,
it.
absolutely. Well, they just opened. They pretty much opened the state of Mississippi
What's up,
up, but still welcome, Curtis. But still working on base.
Right.
If I get caught going there, I come back. I can go.
Yeah.
I might have to quarantine for 2 weeks. But with the CDC coming out now today saying, hey, if you've been fully vaccinated, you can go wherever you want to go pretty much without a mask. So I'm good. I get my second shot tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock at the VA.
Good man.
So I'm supposed to be on air tomorrow night on the other show, but we'll see how the shot goes. First one didn't bother me at all.
Yeah, second
I
one
don't-
shouldn't bother you either, man. Should be fine.
I hope not. I really don't. But I got that.
Then you need to come visit me.
I
We'll make
have
it a
to.
trip.
Because,
First, me and you are gonna. So there's two things I'm planning on doing, and I'll say it right now since he's watching. So we're gonna jump in one of my cars and we're gonna raid Kerr's garage. Right, we're gonna go to his house. We're gonna raid the garage. Right when he goes live on a show, record a show, we're just gonna show up. I'm gonna do the same thing to Kevin Shahan. Me and Jessica have been talking. I told her I'm gonna do it. Jessica's, Kevin's wife, not my Jessica.
that's
I'm
a
gonna
little
show
bit of
up.
a drive.
I'm gonna.
Well, not Kevin.
I have nothing to do, bro. I drive everywhere. I'm game. Let's do it. I'm gonna on a weekend just take off and end up at somebody's house. But I wanna be there. I wanna show up like in the middle of their damn shows. Like that's my plan. I got this. Watch. There's a whole plan. I'm gonna tell you the whole story. Everything I've told Jess. I'm gonna make it happen.
All right. I just got to get out. I got to get. This not being able to drive anywhere is driving me crazy, man. I can't even go to Mobile, Alabama, and that's only 40 minutes away. But I mean,
Florida, man. Florida's open for business.
oh, we're the state's open. Mississippi's open for business, but 100% restaurant, 100% bars,
Good.
everything. They even opened up the I know my way around. I know South Carolina. As a matter of fact, if we do that, when we go up 95 to his house, there's a distillery on 95 south, about 20 minutes south of Charleston.
Yeah.
I'd have to stop at because they got the best vodka that we've ever had. And every time we go, we drive by there, pick some up. My son came down here. He bought his mom like 6 bottles of vodka.
Really?
Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's Grandpa's something. No, it's really good.
Yeah. Well, last time Jack
But-
was here. Hey, honey, what's the name of that vodka Jack picked up? Some kind of.
Matt,
It tastes like Fruit Loops.
PSSITA means put some smoke in the air.
Who said that? I see
And
it there, Matt.
I'm really, the more I look at that, I'm really happy with the way that came out, man.
No, I love the way it came out. I love the
it
input
came-
that Kerr and Kevin gave you on it. I think it
Yes.
was fantastic. Totally.
It cost me $25 on Fiverr, and then they gave me a great deal on the banner, so I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah. No, it looks
But then
fantastic.
the stand ran more than the banner. But
Loopy?
let me ask you this: you've been down there, you're not a Miami fan down there, are you?
No.
No, good.
Don't let
This,
don't let Willie hear that. He'll fucking kill me next weekend.
I was talking about Fitzpatrick wanting to retire, and then
Yep.
Big Ben just signed for Roethlisberger just signed for $31 million for 2 years, $23 million guaranteed if he gets hurt. $23 million if he gets
We
hurt.
talked about this last week.
No, we didn't, did we?
No? Yeah, we talked. I'm pretty sure we
I don't
talked
think
about
so.
this last week.
I don't know. We might have. Who knows, man? Okay, what do you think of this? I mean, I talk about anything and everything on the show, but you know who Jeff Bezos is, right? Owner of Amazon.
Yeah.
His ex-wife, what's her? Mackenzie Scott.
Right.
She got remarried to a school teacher in Seattle. Tell me he doesn't know he married into money.
Listen. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
a
we talked
prenup.
about J.J. Watt. Matt's paying attention.
There's a prenup.
Oh, I would think so. Dude, I couldn't have 23 or like, I don't know, $40 billion she's got or something and not have a prenup. She's got to have one.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So we got Damon and Matt and the Roughnecks on tomorrow night, correct?
I don't know, man. I hope so.
Yeah, me too. Oh, come on, give him. That was, we're starting out.
All right,
It's
guys, so
everything.
look. We've got the Cigar Enthusiast Network going strong. We've got she doesn't care. Michelle's going to be coming on. She's going to be starting her show in the next week or so. We're working on that. And,
Wait,
we're working on
Who
material.
who was that
Michelle.
last one? Oh,
Michelle,
Queen.
she's a-
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
on here right now. She's watching.
Yep.
Right? Queen Smoke.
Yeah, she was on earlier.
But this is the difficulty with us going live, right? We do the show live, and sometimes there's things that come up in life, whether it be work, family, whatever, that stops us from being able to do the show, right? It gets in the way, and for whatever reason. But that's more important. Family's definitely more important than this. But so the guys had to work last week, so they couldn't make their show. So they were texting us, letting us know, like, hey, guys, we can't make it. If anyone can jump on and, handle it for us, that'd be great. Or, do another show. But I don't know why, man. Like, I read past, there were so many messages from that point on and even before that it all got lost to me. It all got lost to me. I would have jumped on.
They were
Others told
coming
me they would've
quick.
jumped on. It was just, we missed it, man. We missed it. We dropped the ball. What's up, Jason?
I told you I would have tried, but we went a little long on our show on 6:30 to 7. We went to about 7:45, I think. And by that time, I'm just tired. I got to go home. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's tough.
I'm still
But
getting used to
tonight,
this.
after this show, I'll go inside, take a shower, and probably go to bed early
Yeah, not me.
and stuff. But I had some other stuff I wanted. I don't know. A lot of the other stuff is political kind of
Go for it.
stuff.
I'm not
Okay.
scared.
All right.
This is your show, bro.
Okay. I mean, people do some stupid things. Okay, especially when they're younger. You do things you don't pay attention to what you're doing. You don't think about it, whatever. But these two professors at South Alabama University here in Mobile, 10 years ago, went to a Halloween party. One was dressed in a Confederate uniform, and the other two had whips and a noose
Okay.
in South Alabama. Come on, you just don't do that shit. You just I hate the fact that they had to go back 10 years to find this stuff.
Yeah, but it's different back. How it is now, and how everyone's everyone's feelings keep being hurt over every little thing. Back in the, I'll say back in the day, right? Let's go back 10, 15, 20 years ago, whatever. When your girlfriends, I'll talk about my experiences, right? None of my girlfriends were prostitutes, but they dressed up like, real skimpy shit and lace this and lace that to go to Halloween parties because, we're trying to make win competitions or whatever. When we're amongst friends, we're, playing jokes on each other and, doing whatever. And some things are inappropriate. Some things, are a little, aren't necessarily PC. But when you're amongst your friends and, no one's getting their feelings hurt, it's all good, man. I think people are blowing things out of proportion right now, man. They're just looking for something.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
for the last year or two, it's just looking for something. Like, get over it. Get over it.
They're
Who
trying
cares?
They're trying to
That
cancel
doesn't
stuff.
That doesn't
No,
affect how
Mr.
people do their jobs. It doesn't. It was a freaking Halloween party, more than likely, right? It was a
Come on,
Halloween
Miss-
party. Everyone's playing dress up. Who
Yep.
cares? Am I gonna get pissed off if someone,
Miss-
goes to cosplay dressed up as someone I don't fucking like? Like, who cares?
People, they worry about too much
Wasn't a
stuff when
political
they should
statement.
just worry about themselves. But Jason, I can do that from that here on in. I will post that afternoon of the show what I'm going to smoke that night. So if you want to go, or the day or two before, so you have time to go out and get it if you want to smoke the same thing. Everybody gets something different. Ray, like I told them earlier, I smoke. I'm an Oscar Valdez fan. I love
Yep.
the Oscar Leaf. I love
Yep.
the 2012. I love all of those. I was
You know-
never. I love the Superfly, but I was not a fan of the Wild Hunter when it first came out. Have you
Yeah,
ever
but you were
smoked that
smoking
one?
that today, and you said you liked it.
I smoked it this afternoon, but it's been, God, it's got to be a year and a half since I smoked it. It's been sitting in the humidor, and I found it, and it smoked completely different the second time. It was fantastic. So I'm a firm believer. You always have to give a cigar, a second, third chance, because it just plays differently. Like last week when we were talking to Boston Jimmy, he told us about I don't know if you're on at the time. He explained about the non-salted saltine crackers.
Right. I
There's
tried it.
a book that he's reading.
Yeah, I tried it.
I haven't tried
To
it yet.
balance
I don't
your
know if it
pH.
makes it. I always use. Does it work? Does it actually work?
Yeah, I'll be honest. So I've been eating a lot of like salty foods lately, and I've been telling Jessica that my pH is off. Something's off. My palate's off. So I did that. I went and got some saltine crackers, non-salted. Tried that with some water. Cleaned my palate a few times. Yeah, it worked. It did. It cleaned my palate, man, or whatever the hell. It balanced my pH. Whatever it did, it worked.
Yeah,
I can
I have to
taste
try
some.
that because
Some of the flavors that I've been losing lately. I had COVID in July, and since then, my palate changed. I lost taste, flavor for 3 months almost total, and yeah, my palate completely changed, man. There's cigars today that I used to love smoking that aren't giving me the same notes that I used to get. I've just
Really?
it's changed. Yeah, man. So I've been working really hard at redeveloping my palate. So I have all my spices back in my office. When I'm smoking cigars, I have all my notes. I'm like, I remember this cigar had this note, this note, this note. Or I read this review on Stogie Press or on whatever, and then I'm like, all right, I got to try to find these notes again. But I lost some of them. Yeah, man. So
well, let me ask you something about that. When you read a review, I was told, and this made sense to me. don't read a review about a cigar you want to smoke first.
Yeah,
Smoke
that's
the cigar first,
Yeah, that's
then
what
read the
Jimmy said.
review to see if you come up with the same stuff.
Yep.
'Cause
So
if I read a
usually
review,
I don't always read the reviews when I'm smoking a cigar. I don't review cigars first of all, and I don't review cigars not because I can't. It's because I feel that there's a lot of guys out there doing it, and they're doing a freaking great job, right? Why am I going to throw myself in the mix of that, right? I'm not going to do a top 10 or a top 5 or a top 20 of the year. You know, I'm not going to get into that. I just want to talk to you guys. I want to smoke my stogies, and I want to hang out. Even though I've gotten a ton of messages in the past, you know, asking me to do it or asking me about a certain cigar, right? I mean, I have a huge collection here of stogies. I'm a big boutique guy, so anytime I see the guys or the ladies posting something online, I'm quick to find that cigar and, you know, purchase it if I haven't smoked it. But when I smoke a cigar, I smoke it to enjoy it, first off. If I find some of those notes, I write them down, right? If I catch a note of something, I might catch a sweetness or I might catch, you know, whatever. And then I look at the reviews, I'm like, that's what that was. It must have been chocolate or it must have been anise or it must have been this or it must have been that. And then I run into my spice cabinet or I order a spice, man, and I'm like, or I taste it. I want to know what it is. You know, does it taste that way? Are these reviewers just talking out of their asses? Does it really taste this like this? Because I'm not getting that note, right?
I don't get a lot of that stuff. I just, but then again,
Jimmy.
if you have bad sinuses, that
Yeah.
affects your palate too. That affects
Oh,
what
big
you're
time.
going to get.
Of course. I
Um,
believe that too. But Jimmy and I have really similar palates. And so I take his reviews to heart when I read them.
Well, he's got. I mean, if anybody listening wants to see a review, I go to stogiepress.com and look at what he's got out there. He does some excellent reviews on. And is it?
I thought
How do you
his
pronounce it?
cigar
Is it
reviews on that clown series that everyone's all hyped up about the last 6 months, thought they were a little off, but you know.
Yeah, he wasn't too. But then again, that's his palate. You know, that's what he comes up with. And speaking of the clown, I know a guy that I met on one of the herps that he wasn't a fan of the clown, so he's sending. I bought 8 clowns off of him for $60,
Really?
and he sent. Yep, I got the
Wow.
packing slip for it. I'm like, yeah, I'll take them. I it's the Captain Spaulding. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so
I thought it was a mix.
I'm
I
just
thought it
I'm
was a
just,
really good
I'm just
cigar,
busting
man.
Nick's balls because I know he's right there watching.
Yeah, well, they could do a little better job on the label, maybe, but you know, come up with something original or something. I don't know. But I was gonna tell. Is that you pronounce it? Is that Jason Frazier? Is that how you pronounce that, Jason?
Yeah, Jason Frazier.
Well, Jason, you need any help with anything? He says he's fairly new to cigars. He needs any help? Just PM me or PM Ray, and we'll tell you what you need to know or what you're
Jason
asking.
says
or
he likes to. He smokes. He's a little new, but really likes the Oliva Nubs. Oliva Nubs are good cigars, man. I've never had a bad Oliva. It's what
They
I
make
used to,
a they make a
I used to
macchiato
smoke.
that's really good.
I used to
I like
smoke
the
Oliva Nubs
macchiato
a
one.
lot. If you look back
But
at my
I
posts,
had
there's
a,
ton of those in there.
The nubs.
Yeah, Oliva in general. You know, like so about 6 years ago, I was still learning cigars, man. I was hanging out at Roz's Cigar Emporium in Ocala, Florida, and Mike and Robert were teaching me about cigars, man. They were teaching me a lot. I learned almost everything I know about cigars sitting in that shop every day. You know, I used to smoke cigars just to smoke
I mean,
cigars.
wanna
At
come
first,
on
it was
real
to look
quick?
cool with the guys,
Come
you know,
on.
to blend in, and then it turned into what we do now, you know. So became a passion for me. A hobby turned into a passion, you know. But yeah, big shout out to Mike and Rob over at Roz's Cigar Emporium in Ocala, Florida, man. These guys seriously took me under their wing and walked me through that humidor every single day I was there and educated me. I didn't sit here watching stuff online, you know. I sat there in the shop and learned from the guys that were in there.
You'd be-
Some of it was
you-
great. Some of it was you know, straight up garbage, but whatever.
You know, you just only at cigar shops at the lounge. You don't only learn cigars. You learn. There's always somebody there that knows something about something you need help with.
No,
You know,
but
so
that shop
when
was
you-
cigars. Mike knows his
Yeah.
shit. He's super quiet, doesn't normally talk about it, but he's a wealth of information. And once he gets to know you and starts talking to you, I mean, it's just nonstop, man. He really opened up my palate to other cigars out there. I used to walk in there like many, right? I want a good cigar. It was always going to be a Padron, right? Padron's a super consistent. You smoke a 64 today, it was the same one you smoked 5 years ago. I was smoking a
It's
lot of
fun-
Perdermo champagnes and in general Perdermos and a lot of Olivas. And then I branched out. You know, my favorite cigar was it was in our Fuente line, the Don Carlos series, Reserva. I love that cigar. I've always loved that cigar.
It's a good smoke.
You know, that's what I was addicted to that smoke. To me, that was the most consistent. Love the notes in that smoke. Very enjoyable with the cappuccino. Enjoyable with my coffee. Yeah. How was the Payasa, Ray? Notice I never
Is that how you
posted
pronounce
anything
it,
about that
Payasa?
cigar.
Payasa? That's
Payasa. Yeah. Female, clown in Spanish. Yeah, it was a good smoke. You know, I didn't talk about it again because me and Ray didn't do a show about it. We didn't talk about the cigar. We didn't come out and do a show. I smoked one. The second one's still sitting there. It was an enjoyable smoke. I just smoked it to smoke it. I wasn't trying to, break it down by no means. Just smoked it. I read all the reviews. I read Stogie Press did a review on that cigar. All the guys that have it, Brian, was selling that cigar now. It's a third party. Yeah, so no, it was a good smoke, man. But I didn't do anything on that cigar. I didn't talk about that cigar. I didn't promote that cigar because Ray and I never sat down and discussed it. Nick and I didn't sit down and discuss it like we've done the last ones. And so I left it alone. Just let it hang.
No, I'm sitting here looking at the comment from Jason again, and that's a really outstanding idea about putting out what cigar I'm going to smoke,
Yeah, bro.
or one or
For
two
sure.
cigars at night, so you can talk about. Yeah, that's actually really, and I think I'm going to do that. I'll
No,
definitely
it's a
do
good
that.
idea, man. Pick the cigar you're going to
Absolutely.
smoke. Promote it out there, man. Promote it out there.
Absolutely.
Talk about
I'm
the
good.
binder, filler wrapper. You can look that up real quick. It's nothing, put it all out there.
I mean, we're almost at an hour. I know you got family there, so you need to go spend some time with your brother before he leaves, man. Oh, that's nice. You're getting aren't you going to screen that in?
We're already screened in.
Is that? No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, this whole pool area is screened in.
Well, when I make
but
it down there, we'll play
I'm
some
gonna be-
dominoes.
We're going to be adding to the back side of the house over here to the right. We have a good, 1,200 feet back here that we're going to build a bar and a smoke enclosed, like man cave, right? So we can go in there, smoke, drink, hang out, play dominoes, play poker, because we have poker nights here every Wednesday. Yeah, it's going to be really nice. I think I showed you pictures of
Yeah.
the
Why would you
idea
move?
that we're using, and we're going to put a nice fire pit out here. Jessica wants me to build a outdoor kitchen, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll have that all ready by the summertime. My brother's going to be back in July, so I'll have to have it all done by then. Or June, so I have to have it done by June.
Yeah, we have the small deck that she wants to enclose and turn it into a little kitchen area.
Yeah.
So when she's cooking outside, the bugs don't bother her or anything.
Yep.
But
Same thing here, man. Here, look, I'm a New Yorker, man. And at the end of the day, I don't like bugs. I don't like being, here, even if you're screened in because you open the door here and there, you get some mosquitoes in here, whatever. But I want to be outside and enjoy myself. I don't want to sit here swatting animals,
But dude,
Or
we're
bugs,
not
that
messing with
drives me nuts.
snow. No snow and no cold.
Yeah, I mean, it's chilly. Right now it's in the 50s tonight.
Is it?
Temperature dropped, yeah. Yeah, it's been,
I
at
think
nighttime it's been chilly here.
I think it's colder there than it is here.
Yeah, it's been cold, man.
Yeah, right.
And I
Well,
don't
no, right now it's 56. It's 56 degrees. But I'm sitting in the garage in a pair of shorts.
Yeah,
Got a
we had
long
some
sleeve
heaters
on,
out
but
here.
the garage door's open and the heat is not on. The fan's on, but it's springtime. It's gonna be spring soon.
Yeah.
I'm ready, but go spend some time with the family.
All right, brother. It was good
Okay,
to see you as
It's
always.
almost an hour.
Yeah, man.
I'll talk to you.
No.
Call me when you get a chance this week. We'll talk
All
about
right,
that humidor.
Yeah, sure will. All right, guys. Stay classy. Stay
Thanks for
smoky.
coming on, man.
See you guys next time.
Well, folks, if nobody has anything else they want to talk about or discuss, we can. Wait, I slid down in the chair a little bit, didn't I? Let me move up a little bit. I just got maybe a couple other things. Nope, I think I'm good. I think I'm good for the night, man. Oh, except for everybody knows the comedian Gabriel Iglesias, right? Well, he fired back at the New York Times after they said that the cartoon Speedy Gonzales stereotypes Mexicans, and you had a Mexican fighting back at that. These people, like we said earlier, are getting way too much of this, cancel that. It's got to stop, man. We got to move on. Got to move on. But I appreciate everybody signing on. Michael, Nick, Jason. Jason, I'll friend me on Facebook and I'll walk you through it. Right, Nick? Unbelievable Idiots, man. It's just. Actually, I got another one, Nick. That'll probably get you going. There's, and I didn't even know this was a career field, but there's a whiteness studies professor, whatever the hell that means. Said that white people who treat all races equally are dangerous. That had made absolutely no sense to me. That made no sense whatsoever at all. That if you treat everybody equally, you're dangerous. I would love to sit down with her and talk to her. I don't get it. I don't. Gabriel Iglesias, Nick, is white. Then I'm way off. I didn't know that. But I got to ask you this. I work for the government and I handle a lot of money for them. But out of this last COVID bill, right, Jason? And this last COVID bill of $1.9 billion for the COVID relief, only if you take on average about 248 million adults in the United States and give them $1,400 each, that's like less than $400 million. Where's the other almost $1.6 million going? Other countries, other BS, other crap. Okay, we do not need. They extended unemployment benefits $300 a week. All right, people need that. But he hates everybody equally. Okay, that's a good way to go, Jason. That kind of makes sense too. But thanks for signing on, folks. Hopefully I'll have the lighting thing worked out next time. I got to find a little light, put it somewhere. But I appreciate it. If you want notifications, go on to the Cigar Enthusiast YouTube channel and or the Facebook page and like it, and you'll get notifications. Jason, I can walk you through it if you PM me or friend me on Facebook. I'll just walk you through it. It's not hard. Right, Mike? Quasi-liberal. But thanks, folks. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. And let's see if I can figure out how to do this. I'll see you next week, man. Or sign on tomorrow night at 6:30 Central Time. I'm online. I got a show on Tuesday nights, the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge from Coast Cigars at 2420 Government Street, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. So just come sign on and watch us. We basically do a lot of the same stuff. We sit, we BS. We're in the shop. People coming in. Whoever wants to talk, talks. Watch MASH, whatever. Smoke cigars. And Jason will probably start doing the same thing there too. Smoke the same cigars on Tuesdays. And that way whoever signs on can talk about it. But thanks, folks. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Stay smoky.